It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Kodiaks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hudson. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Trying to move them on the counter. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Release to the back. Williams open on the right side. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The run inside. It's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you gotta still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
That's caught. It's Hudson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will come out to go on the attack for the 1st time. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Powers. Here's a heat. man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
On third down, here's Frazier. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And it's the Kodiaks decide to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. It's Black. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly to run it back, turn, throw it really, really quickly, and you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Running inside, it's Williams. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Grab near the marker is Hudson.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. There's a crease. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raider! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point was good.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Powers. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Kodiaks send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Might be looking to run. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's Joyner. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. On the ground with the counter. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And it's the Kodiaks will punt it away on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Powers. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20, 10, touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
Just plowing ahead. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Fighting off the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
On 3rd down, here's Frazier. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Kodiaks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
With the draw, it's Williams. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Powers. On the move, he fires. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella at tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And it's the Kodiaks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in the football.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Powers. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Frazier. And they swarm him under. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. There he goes. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff for Frazier. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kodiaks! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet statement. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
He'll bring it out. It's flat. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to throw, it's Powers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Kodiaks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Trying to get the edge. It's Williams. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.